up guys, welcome back to Daniel Talks Football right here on YouTube. I'm Daniel and we are back with another video. In this video we're going to be having a look at some of the transfer rumours at the moment. This is going out in a couple of hours after recording, so hopefully nothing will have changed, but now in the transfer market things always change. Before we do get into the video, please make sure to like the video, comment down below and also subscribe to the channel. Go and follow the TikTok and the Instagram Daniel Talks Football on both. Right, so let's start off with Timo Werner. Now, Timo Werner today has been linked with a loan move to Tottenham Hotspur, and it looks like this will be a move that will be getting done. Now, Werner hasn't particularly re-embedded well at Leipzig after his big money move to Chelsea, which ended up flopping. He then moved back to Leipzig, and it really just has not worked out. Werner's played 8 games for Leipzig this season, scoring 2 goals, only in the Bundesliga, that is, 2 of them being starts. So it's clear that he's not favoured currently in that front line in a very competitive Bundesliga. You know, Bayern are competing well, and obviously Bayer Leverkusen are still undefeated. So Werner does need a move. Now, earlier on, you know, late December, middle of December, Werner was being linked with Crystal Palaces and Nottingham Forests, and these would have been a good move for Timo Werner. I don't think he is an elite level striker, and I think we saw that last time he was in the Premier League. I don't think he is the kind of striker that should be getting a move to one of those big 6 clubs, because simply he's not good enough. We've seen this before, and the fact now that Werner is even less confident, we all know Werner is a confidence player, he's less confident and he's, I don't want to say worse, but he is. He should not be getting a move to a Tottenham Hotspur. Crystal Palace or Nottingham Forest would clearly make sense. This would be the kind of club where, you know, he could possibly get a run in the side. And he would be a star player for them. This is a player who has done really well with Leipzig in the past. However, to get a move to a Tottenham Hotspur will be, first of all, a backup probably to Richarlison. I don't see how it works personally. I know you could possibly move Richarlison over to the left while Son is at the Asia Cup, which does make sense. So fair enough if that's the idea behind getting Werner, and hence they've moved on it so quickly. But I still don't think it's the right move. I think Werner will flop at Spurs, and I think in the summer he'll end up going back to Leipzig and end up somewhere like Werder Bremen. No, I can't see that still, can I? He'll go back to Leipzig, and then maybe he might get a move to a Crystal Palace, but that's only if he doesn't horrifically flop. So yeah, poor move around, and I don't think this will work. However, one move that has caught a lot of media attention is Jadon Sancho. Now, this is being reported widely across all sorts of media platforms that Jadon Sancho will be going back to Borussia Dortmund. You have a look at Sancho's career, obviously starting off at Watford and then getting a move to Manchester City. Wanted to play first team football there and couldn't kind of get into that first team. So he got that big, well, not the move to Dortmund, big money for the age he was at the time, and started playing first team football at Dortmund. Great. Did really well there and ended up getting that then really big money move to Manchester United, which initially looked like it could work in, you know, what was a successful window for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at the time. Sancho, Varane, Ronaldo, and who was the other key player they brought? Somebody else who I can't remember who it is at the moment. Somebody else. And all the players have failed, basically. Varane's not done what he was supposed to. Ronaldo obviously left and got sacked, more or less. And, well, yeah. Yeah, really poor window, because Sancho obviously now looks like he will never play for the club again. So, a simple loan move to Borussia Dortmund. There will be no buy option or no buy obligation included within this deal. And Jadon Sancho will be going to Borussia Dortmund this window. It looks like it's all done and dusted. Sancho wants to move. Now, do I expect this to work? I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure. Sancho hasn't played football in a long time. You know, we've got to remember that this is a player who's been eating meals in his car. He's been banned from training with the first team. He's been really poorly treated by Ten Hag, and that usually goes one of 2 ways. Either Sancho will come out and will set the world alight. He will want to prove his point to Ten Hag, which I could see. However, does Sancho have that kind of strive there? We've seen recently he's been with a rapper's ex-girlfriend or some out partying until the early hours. He's been playing FIFA until the early hours. Does he have that drive to prove Ten Hag wrong? I'm not particularly sure. So it looks like it could be a case maybe he goes to Dortmund, he doesn't particularly excel, and then gets back to United in the summer, and we'll go from there. Now, wouldn't surprise me to see him going back to United in the summer and there being a new manager in charge. You know, with Ineos now coming in at United, things have changed. Things have changed. but I'm really interested to see what happens here. Jadon Sancho to Dortmund, Timo Werner to Spurs. Let me know in the comments below what you think of these two moves, and I'll catch you all again in the next video. See ya!